Namaste and welcome to Sujith Talks. My name is Sujith Billa, registered migration agent here in the most livable city on earth, Melbourne. This video is about the Queensland 190 and 491 program. Recently, I have attended a meeting organized by Migration Institute of Australia where we got a chance to speak to people who are involved in the program from Queensland. So I have gathered some information for you. The main thing I would like to tell you is have an active email address. They might be sending you invitation link or the state nomination invitation I'm talking about. Some people call it pre-invitation, and it could go to a spam folder or a spam thing in your email. So please check the spam folders. You might find a nomination invitation there, and make sure that you give the active email address. They have told us that some people give inactive email address and they send an invitation to that email, and the applicant doesn't have a clue. Now, with commitment statements that you do when you're doing a state nomination application, it's very important that you give accurate information and you do some research. You can't just say that Queensland and Gold Coast are good for surfing and just refer to some website, random website, or even it could be an official website of the State Department of the federal government, and saying that this is what it is about Queensland and I came to know. They want some personal stories and they want to know why you're interested to migrate to Queensland and the specific postcode that you want to get settled in. You can't just say that you want to go and live in Gold Coast. There are different postcodes in Gold Coast, for instance. And you could also be talking about the life after PR. So what happens after you get permanent residence in Queensland? What's your plan there? Because they really want you to settle there. They don't want you to come and then migrate to another country, be it on 190. I'm talking about state, not country, by the way. 190 different state and 491 different region in a different state. Totally not in Queensland. Usually they say that people go to Adelaide from different regions. Now you have Canberra and Perth as well, because they are considered as regional. So make sure that you will stay in Queensland if you are going for Queensland state nomination. The other important thing is, obviously, it's a general thing you have to consider, and you have to tell yourself that make sure that the program is open before you do an EOI, because they don't consider EOIs like other states. They consider EOIs submitted in specific time. So when they are doing the program and the program is open, they will give you time to do EOIs, and only those EOIs will be considered for state nomination. Some people apparently are using offshore skilled occupation lists in Queensland when they are onshore. So they will get their nomination refused if that is the case. And Section 48 barred applicants who go to their home country or who are overseas are trying to use the onshore skilled occupation list from Queensland. Again, that is not accepted as of now, because that needs approval from the Department of Home Affairs, which is not the case as of now. There are multiple EOIs submitted by the same client but by different agents. So some people don't believe in one migration agent. I'm just telling you, my advice is, if you have a registered migration agent, just stick to one registered migration agent. Do not go and ask for an opinion from another registered migration agent when you already have one and when that person is currently working on your case. If you're not satisfied, then terminate the contract and then go to another agent. What people are doing is they're going to different agents and then doing different EOIs. We don't know whether all those agents are registered or not. There are some unregistered operators out there. Because of those, we are all having problems. So what Queensland Department is saying is they have multiple EOIs from the same client but from different agents, and sometimes the applicant doesn't have a clue. So that's something that you have to be mindful of. The other thing is there are inconsistencies in names. So you put a different name in EOI and then you come up with your full name in the state nomination application, and both are not same. So make sure that you give your full name in the EOI, because the information should be accurate in the EOI when you do it. If required, take assistance of a migration agent to lodge the EOI or submit the EOI, or just take advice from a registered migration agent like me. If you are after immigration advice or assistance in lodging a state nomination application for Queensland, or subsequently a visa 190 or 491, go to my website sujithtalks.com and schedule a phone or a video consultation session. For those who did not subscribe to my channel Sujith Talks on YouTube and didn't like my page on Facebook, please do it now. This is the time to do it because I'll be coming back with more videos of this sort. Namaste, my name is Sujith Billa, registered migration agent here in the most livable city on earth, Melbourne.